Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Fast English. I'm Charlotte, and joining me as always is my co-host, Liam.
Hey, everyone. We've got a really exciting topic for you today, working from home versus working in an office.
By tuning in, you'll not only sharpen your listening skills but also boost your vocabulary.
And trust me, this is one of those debates that might just change the way you think.
We'd love to hear what you think. Do you prefer working from home or in an office? Let us know in the comments.
So, stick around, it's going to be a fun and interesting discussion.
Now, Liam. Let's move on to the topic of today's podcast. Working from home versus working in an office.
I'm really excited to talk about this. It's such a relevant topic, and it's something that so many people are involved nowadays.
Absolutely. The debate between working from home and working in an office has really intensified, especially after the global pandemic, COVID-19. Some people love the flexibility and comfort of working from home, while others miss the structure and social interactions of the office. So, let's break it down. What would you say are the main pros and cons of working from home?
Let's start with the pros of working from home. I think the biggest advantage that most people mention is the flexibility it offers. You have the freedom to set your own schedule, which can be incredibly beneficial for those who have other responsibilities, like childcare or elder care. It allows you to work when you're most productive, whether that's early in the morning or late at night.
That's so true. I know a lot of people who find that they're more productive when they can work during their peak hours, rather than being confined to the traditional 9 to 5 schedule.
Exactly. Another significant benefit is not having to travel to an office every day saves time, reduces stress, and even cuts down on expenses like gas or public transportation costs. Plus, there's an environmental benefit to reducing the number of people commuting daily.
Hey Liam. Here came a new vocabulary, commuting. Please explain the verb to commute for our listeners.
Sure. To commute can have different meanings depending on the context. But typically it means to travel regularly between two places, most commonly between one's home and place of work or school. For example, she commutes 2 hours each day to get to her job in the city.
In a broader sense, to commute can also mean to exchange or substitute one thing for another. For instance, he commuted his salary for company shares.
The specific meaning depends on the context in which the word is used, and here it means to travel between one's home and place of work.
Definitely. Now let's keep the conversation going. Right, not having to travel to an office every day saves time, and that time saved can be reinvested into personal time, whether that's spending more time with family, exercising, or even just relaxing. I've also heard people mention that working from home allows for a better work-life balance because you're not constantly rushing from one place to another.
Definitely. And let's not forget about the comfort factor. When you're at home, you can create your own ideal working environment. You can wear what you want, set up your space exactly how you like it, and take breaks whenever you need to. It can be a much more personalized and comfortable experience.
It sounds like a dream setup. But what are some of the cons of working from home that you've seen?
One of the biggest challenges is the potential for isolation. When you're working from home, you're missing out on the social interactions that naturally occur in an office setting. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and even impact your mental health over time.
I can see that. The office environment does provide a social network, and those casual conversations by the coffee machine can really help build a sense of community.
Absolutely. And there's also the issue of distractions. While some people thrive in a home environment, others find it challenging to stay focused. Whether it's household chores, family members, or just the desire of watching TV, staying productive at home requires a lot of discipline.
That's exciting. The future of work is certainly evolving, and it's fascinating to see how companies and employees are adapting. Well, listeners, which one works better for you? Working from home or working in an office?
Yes, let us know your preference.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning into Fast English. Whether you're working from home, in the office, or somewhere in between, we hope this discussion has given you some food for thought. Also, we hope you'll listen to this podcast a few more times to improve your listening and speaking skills as well as your vocabulary in English language. Until next time.